I'm doing a giveaway. I'm sending $20 to 5 people who comment down below, subscribed, and send me a screenshot to my Instagram page, which is NoahJacob_TV. This is my way of giving back to you guys. And even if you don't win this giveaway, there's going to be many more giveaways to come in the next videos, which I'll be posting every single week. So welcome to Noah's Ark. Now in this video right here, we're getting deep off rip. From the jump. This is my second video on this channel, and I'm gonna be talking about why I no longer have sex at 25 years old. Now this right here could just sound crazy to so many people, and especially people that I've met. Like, I've been working out at the gym before, and I've literally had a dude that had a family. He just told me straight up, he was like, literally, have sex with as many girls as you possibly can at that age right there. And I understand why. Right now, my testosterone is high from like 24 to 26. But either way, when I'm 35, my testosterone is still gonna be kicking because I hit the gym every single day, you feel what I'm saying? And I eat good. So it's very important I make sure I do that. So when I'm 40 years old, I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still knocking down, you feel me? But that's with the wife. That's with wifey. All right, so in this video, I'm gonna be giving you the reasons why I made that decision. Now, making the decision, it wasn't an easy thing to come to. I just realized in conversations that I was having, whether it was with dating partners, my brothers, or friends, whenever it was mentioned, I'd always mention that I don't wanna have sex as much, but then they'll ask, are you waiting for a lifelong partner? And it would just leave off with the conclusion, if it happens, it happens. And then after some time, I realized that I can't move through life with that type of persona. I have to be very clear cut and direct with the decisions that I'm making, which has led me to this decision, which is why I'm no longer having sex at 25 years old. So the first reason why is that it's just a waste of energy. Like, there have been so many times where I've had sex with a person and after I just felt completely drained, whether it's because of that myth that people talk about, like if you just releasing semen, it's equivalent to running 10 miles. And that's how it could feel, you feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when a dude busts a nut, they just laid out flat and they're done. You get what I'm saying? So I could understand that also. That's on a more physical semen retention side of things. But also spiritually, it left me feeling void. There was a void inside of me, and that's what happens to almost everyone. That's something that people feel, and then once you feel that void, you feel like you need to continue filling it up with that same exact thing that's leaving you empty. And it's like just a toxic cycle that I was constantly going through, and it's like, geez, like, it almost feels as if there's no way out. And that's personally just how I was feeling, because it's like you want to do it, but then after you do it, it just doesn't feel good anymore. So I just realized, like, at the end of the day, it's a waste of time, because I'm giving this energy to this person that is not going to be here next year or the year after that, and I'm literally not building anything with them. And me, the way I want to live my life, I need to live my life as a king, as being exclusive. So I cannot just be partnering my body with any person. Second, it causes confusion. I know it happens a lot for women too, because women are much more emotional. You start wondering, you get more attached, you start wondering if this is the person, every single action they do, it kind of leaves you in confusion, overthinking. You also begin to share the emotions that they're feeling. So if someone is feeling anxious or constantly overthinking, you partner and connect with that person, it almost feels as if you begin to share those same exact mindsets. And it can also cause complacency, feeling comfortable. Sex is usually used as a vice. I've used it as a vice. I know a lot of people have used it as a vice, and it causes complacency. It makes you feel more comfortable as if you don't have a mission that's bigger than the pleasures at hand. My third reason is that I realized it takes me out of a state of love and puts me into a state of lust. I would be doing so well, like I would be filled with this joy, this happiness, but then a woman, a very attractive woman, would come by and I would just feel like I need to experience everything of it, which would lead to sex. But that feeling and desire right there is lust. Lust is just simply an extremely strong sexual desire. It takes me out of the mindset of love, which is being patient, being kind, not self-seeking, and puts me into the mindset of self-seeking, fleshly desires, and fleshly desires end up leading to other fleshly desires, which is like greed, envy, pride. And then say I was to get with a good looking girl, it was just, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I was to get with a girl, she was good looking, don't get that wrong. But it would usually lead to like the next morning either feeling not good about it or feeling prideful about it. And either way, pride leads to destruction. That's literally what it says in Proverbs. Pride comes before the fall. So no matter which way you think about it or put it, either way, it was always to my own demise. So I've just come to the point where I want to walk through life with love inside of me. I want to walk through life patient, kind, not self-seeking, always looking for the better of the other individual. And it may sound cliche, and that's just what I'm working towards, and that's what I'm protecting with not having sex at 25 years old. Now, one thing I realized on this journey of getting with a countless amount of women, I realized that the differentiating factor is really the mindset. That's the part that's going to be more fulfilling. It's going to be the emotional connection. How can you relate with this person? And that is really what builds a relationship. Instead of just basing it, having the foundation be off of sex, it'll be based more on internal attributes like love, honesty, and mental alignment, rather than just how the person looks or speaks to you. Like it literally says in Proverbs 5, the entire thing is an instruction just to be wary of the adulterous woman. And vice versa, if you're a woman that reads it, you can use that for the man. But it says that her speech is smooth as oil and her lips drip honey. But don't be fooled, her steps will lead to the grave. That's how it is when lust had a hold on me. If a girl is speaking nice and she looks good, you know what I'm saying, I give in to her. It says that she just wanders throughout life aimlessly. And that's what I don't want. That's what I don't need in my life. If I were to have a partner, I would need a partner that's completely aligned with my vision and my goals, which will lead to my next reason as to why I no longer have sex at 25 years old. So my fifth reason is that I will have a wife and children. And this right here is one of the biggest commitments that a person could ever make. And I feel like the society downplays how serious of a commitment having a wife is. Like, that's your partner that you're always going to have beside you, always speaking in your ear, always there, whether it's supporting you or bringing you back. And the most important thing that I could ever do in the position that I'm in right now, being single, is making sure that nothing blinds the reality of who that other individual is, how that individual thinks, the goals of that individual. And realistically speaking, having sex with someone not fully knowing their mindset or goals over a longer period of time will only blind it. I was recently just dating this woman, and it came to the point where we had the discussion of like, yo, like realistically our goals aren't aligned. We don't have the same steps moving forward to reach my desired goal of having a wife and family. And I need to wait to that. That's the decision that I've made. If I would have never made that decision, I would have ended up sleeping with her. I would have ended up continuing that same exact cycle. I would have been there for a longer period of time, wasted more energy, wasted more time. I'm gonna add another reason too, which just makes it so much more clear. 99% of breakups wouldn't be as heart-wrenching if sex was not involved. The reason why breakups hurt so freaking much, yes, there's emotional connection, but there was a deeper spiritual connection with that person that most people never realize. And a lot of times the relationship would have never happened if sex never happened. And now the last and final reason is that I just simply no longer want sin in my life. I've just realized the destruction is caused in different areas for me, myself, and I. And I'm just tired of it. I don't want to do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I'd rather put God in his rightful position and have his word be over my word, have his thoughts be over my thoughts. Now, if I'm gonna say I believe in God, but then when he's speaking to me through his word, and I don't put that word as the most supreme word and say that this way could be better because I'm thinking it, to me, that is not a smart decision to do. So if I say I believe in God, I would need to have God be in his rightful position as the creator of this universe, the all-powerful, all-knowing, all-knowledgeable, knowing that he loves me and that the way he has told me to live my life will only lead to the benefit of me and everyone around me. So yeah, I know for most people, like A decision like this is very hard to do, and it may not make sense. If it doesn't make sense at all, the least anyone could understand is that we shouldn't lean on our own understanding. We could simply just love God, fear God, and shun evil. And that's something that he says is immoral, you know. And like I said, if you're someone that says you believe in God, it's very important just to determine, what God am I believing in? Is it just my own made up God? Is it the God of the Bible? Is it the God of the Quran? Is it the God that someone speaks about? What God is it being talked about? The God that I believe in is the Jesus Christ. I believe that he was here, he walked on this earth. I believe that he spread teachings. I believe he lived a sinless life. I believe he was crucified for our sins, because every sin that we commit has to be punished, because that's what a righteous God does. And I believe that he took the place for my punishment and had an excruciating death, completely tortured further than any human being on this planet, nailed to the cross as a sinless individual and resurrected from the dead. That's the God that I believe. If I say I believe in that God, I have to be his disciple. I have to follow what he's saying. It's just the mindset that I have right here, and this is exactly why I'm calling this page Noah's Ark. Because first off, it's my transformation, Noah's Ark, and second off, it's Noah's Ark, saving humanity. So if you want to become a part of Noah's Ark, hit that subscribe button, comment down below your thoughts on anything. I'm not judging your thoughts at all whatsoever, or just, you know what I'm saying, comment down whatever. And you can also enter the giveaway by commenting down below that you subscribed and sending me that screenshot on my Instagram page, Noah Jacob TV. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. Smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.